Here we are back in Horseshoe Grove, our garden city, on our 15-minute cities map. I am so excited today because we are going to finally design the park in the middle of our perfectly planned neighborhood that we started this city with. I am so excited because with the addition of some of the new parks that we got from the hotels and retreats, resorts, whichever it is, we can really very easily design an amazing park. And I am so excited to blend in these assets within this park section. We're going to have to do a little working of meshing the park zoning with the pedestrian zoning, but I think we're going to be able to make this work. Just going to use move it here. Let's turn this. Yeah, that's gonna work actually really well. Just bring this out a little further. Perfect. Oh, wrong one. I want a path. Let's grab this. Oh, no. There we go. Curve right into there. Is this one not wanting to curve? There we go. All right, now, perfect. This is gonna be great. Okay, let's put a little path up to the bridge. Have to use move it here. And pull this up. Oh, that's perfect. I love that. Okay, and then let's come at the other side. Our path with trees, and then we'll pull this up. So great. I'm obsessed already. These little assets that we got are just gonna make park design so much better. All right, I think over here is the good spot to sneak in a place for our pedestrian services. So I'm just gonna put this road in right here. And let's just grab this little guy because we're just using it for the park. Let's see, which side of the building do I want? Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. That's gonna work out well. We'll detail that later and make that look nice. But for now, we just need to carefully put our... did I already paint that? Oh no, that's the park zone. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to mix pedestrian and park zone. So let's make some room here for that. And then we can pull this through here. No, did not like that. Please, Cities Skylines 2, give us more precise zoning or allow parks and pedestrians to mix. Okay, I am obsessed with this little park with the little bridge over the lake. I think it is really the best thing. It's so adorable. Okay, now we're set up. That's always tricky. Okay, so now we can bring in some of these other parks here, which I think would be really cute. You can use these as kind of like an entrance to the area, like they're mirroring each other. And throw down some different, and these little parks really change the game. They're so great. Really great. Line these up. I think that's gonna look really nice. And then we can fit in a few more here, like so. Let's change this one out. Yeah, the gazebo. Let's do the basketball court, and then we have the gym right there. I like that. Those seem to work well next to each other. We've got the soccer on the playground. I like that a lot. Okay, I want to match the trees here. Already, this is looking fantastic. I love this asset. That little bridge is just adorable. Okay, so I want to bring in something from the zoo. I do love the birdcage. We did get this new little building, and it's nice and small. There aren't too many zoo assets that are tiny, so I like that they gave us a small one. Look how cute this is. I think it really works well in a park area. I think that is so adorable. I love that we have something small from the zoo now. And then of course we'll put in a big chessboard somewhere. I think that would be really great. Yeah, I do love the big chessboard. Let's maybe move this. Let's center it up with the end of that path there. I like that. What else do we want to put in the park? I do want to leave a lot of open green space in this park. I don't want to fill up every last inch. So just a few things I think will really do the trick. And how great are these prop restrooms? I swear I'm going to be obsessed with these. Just putting them everywhere. But how cute are they? Love them. Okay. Let's get a little gazebo here. That would be cute. I don't think I need too much more. I want to do some detailing in some areas. I definitely want to do like a little flower garden somewhere in the park. We definitely should bring in a dog park as well. So let's just bring in some detailing and just see how the park starts to develop from here. Okay, this little spot right here, I am going to turn into a flower garden, and I'm really excited about this. We have lots of nice, pretty flowers that we've kind of used in other areas of our city. So I want to do something really unique here and just make a nice little flower garden that you could walk around and just stop and smell the roses. So let me kind of see what I can put together here and what I come up with. Okay, you guys have to let me know what you think of that little flower garden, if we should maybe do it a little different or add to it, or if you like it. I think it looks really cute, but I'm open to adding some things. Okay, let's bring our fencing around, and then I want to add a little outdoor eating area and a little food truck. And of course we're going to use Larry's food trucks that he designed. So we're going to do some Frank's fish sticks, and of course we'll do a Joy Builds taco food truck. And just have a nice place right when you walk into this little corner of the park. Just a nice place to grab something from the food truck, sit out and enjoy, and then you could go walk around the flower garden. I think that's really nice. Let's just add a little bit of detail to this area. Okay, Finally, we got the right size after all that time. Will knows the pain of this, of just plopping things down till you get that right size. And of course, like, had to go through all of these rocks till I got another one of those teeny tiny ones I wanted. This is the joy of City Skylines, though. This is part of the joy of the game. Okay, I think this is looking really cute. Let's do a little sign here for a little miniature food truck park. And let's just pull a few benches around the area on the outskirts of where our little tables are. Yeah, this is really cute. I like how that is looking. Okay, let's grab our dog park and we can put that right over here. I think that'll work really nicely. We just need to pull through our pedestrian area over to here. That works. This is shaping up really nicely. All right, and I think we need a couple yew trees. I really like to use these trees when I'm just looking to put down one tree. Just really nicely fill out the space. They just provide so much shade. I really like these trees. Okay, let's grab a little first-person walk around our park before we get into the rest of our detailing. Okay, all right, looks like we're just walking on the outside of the park. That's okay. This feels so good. How nice would it be if you lived in a neighborhood and you had this beautiful park right in the center? Talk about just easy access to recreation and just a nice, enjoyable walk when you're going from home to work or wherever you might be walking to. This is great. And I really do think these little paths behind our Brooklyn and Queens buildings just worked so well. And we're going into the park from this direction. Yeah, this is great. And look at the view of the mountains in the background. I mean, this is fantastic. Who wouldn't want to live here? I know I would. This is great. I'm obsessed. Okay, now we're walking from the other side. I kind of want to see what it looks like walking past. Look at the flower garden. Yes, this looks even better. And then we've got our little food truck. This looks so cute. I'm really happy with this. Okay, let's see. Where are you gonna go from here? Oh, this is so nice. Wow. I love this. Okay, getting back to the park, I don't think we need too much more. Again, I'd like a lot of, I like the amount of green space that we have. I'd kind of like to keep a nice open green space. But I think it might be really nice to kind of do these little gazebos back to back. And we could put a little, cute little fountain here and just make this like another little spot in the park. I think this could be super cute. Okay, I really like that. Very simple, very cute. I actually think the park is great. I don't think I want to add much more to it. It has enough open green space. There's some great amenities in the park. Don't want to mess with it much more. Let's make sure, yep, I have it for free. That's great. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I want to get our pedestrian service building all detailed up and blended into this area, and I think we have a perfect opportunity to connect into our bike network here as well. So let me do that. Okay, I think these two yew trees, Maybe let's go palm tree, just a couple here, and I think we can call like this section of this neighborhood that we've built complete. I really love how this turned out. I see there's a little building here that does not fit. One of these things are not like the other. Let's let that come back in as it's supposed to. Okay, I am so happy with how this whole neighborhood came together. I think it's one of my favorites. Okay, in our next episode of Horseshoe Bay, we are going to fill in this part of the neighborhood in between our tram track and our major arterial through town, and I'm really excited about building in this area. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed this little park build. This was so much fun for me, and you can just take a couple assets like this and put it together. A couple little trees, some nice paths, and just leave lots of open green space. Citizens need open green space, and it's really important for your city. So when you're designing a park, don't feel like you have to fill every nook and cranny. Please come join the City of Friends Discord. There may or may not be some very exciting news coming very soon, and you'll be the first to know if you're in there. Also, every other Saturday, I live stream in there. It's a lot of fun, so come hang out there. Also, I have channel memberships, and I'm dropping my 10th video tomorrow. That means there's 10 whole videos in there for you to enjoy. I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.